Hello everyone and welcome in today's episode of BFME 2 1.09 HD edition. Today we're gonna have 1v1 on Forza Isen II. And so in the top left side we got Elven player, it's Glorfindel and his opponent. In the bottom right side we got BFME playing as Isengard. So BFME starts with creepmines alongside with 2 furnaces. With such an opening you should definitely go with 4 furnaces, then if you scout your opponent and go with work pit, which actually is not going to happen. It's going to be work pit first for Isengard, while of course Elves should go for 1 malo tree and rather, in most of the cases, barrack outside to be able to creep the workler faster. In this case we can see 2 malo trees into the other malo tree and the barrack near the fortress, so the elven warriors or elven archers rather will not be able to creep the workler faster. As we can see, there is the beacon pick down, the flag over here, so the elven archers will try to creep the workler. And on the other side we got another furnace alongside the Uruk pit, so there will be Uruk highs rather than anything else. It seems that it's going to be another furnace. There is no even Uruk battalion coming out from this Uruk pit for now, so it was kind of waste. He wasted lots of resources over here and was forced to just create Uruk highs. They are not good against any of the elven units except actually for Mithran sentries. That will not be pop out anytime soon, as we can see from an elfen player. Glorfindel is going with Lorien archers, but he's not going with his builder alongside those archers, so there will be no builder to bite those works, and that caused the Lorien archers to micro out, micro in, waste time, not be able to creep the workler as fast as possible. And remember that this workler is on the middle. I know it's on the elven side of the map, but still it's on the middle and it's easier for Isengard to get here. As we can see, Uruk-hai is going through the middle. First battalion almost all the time will go through the middle, except maybe for Goblin warriors. They could go with tunnels and go from south of or northern side of the map, but all other units will go through the middle. And as we can see, both the works has been killed, and now it's easy for Uruk-hai to just catch the workler and just destroy it. But it seems that BFME is not that experienced, and he decided to get out, allow his opponent to creep the workler. Definitely those Lorien warriors shouldn't even destroy the rebels over here. That should goes for elfen archers, Lorien archers, so they could level up, because now none of those units are on level 2, while those archers should be on level 2 when they destroy the rebels. Anyway, we got another Lorien warrior battalion, and we got still those Uruk-hai from BFME. We got another barrack, really fast another barrack. I don't know why there was only one creep on 1.09. You cannot get lots of resources from the treasures. You got only like 5 malo trees, 1 creep done, not that big of the deal. You got enough units to push forward, and you even catch your opponent creeping the workler, which is really good. You should definitely benefit from it, trying to creep it as fast as possible. And now Isengard got problem. He got lots of problems because BFME goes for lumber mill, except furnace. Lumber mills cost a little bit more, and for this time it will not benefit our Isengard player. Isengard will lose a couple of units. We got lures on the battlefield, but we can see that Ranical has been used as well, and that those Lorien warriors should definitely get away, will not be involved in the fires of this fortress and lures. We can see that another battalion of Lorien warriors were able to destroy the rebels, destroy the workler, and receive the treasures from it. And still, Glorfindel got 2 barracks. He should and could go for fast end mode and just destroy the fortress. And as well, pretty good micro over here with those Lorien warriors hiding into the trees. Get stealth over here. Both those units are really good in that, but what Isengard could use? Crabines, definitely, to detect all those stealth units and kill those. It just shows that BFME is not that experienced. He's not using the Crabines that often. He's not used to it. and it seems that there going to be another Uruk-hai battalion. He should realize by now that Uruk-hais are nothing against Elf, and they should be combined with some Orc Riders, and he's going for another battalion of Uruk-hais and for crossbones men, and it's not going to look good. We got green pressure for Elfen players, so that's going to be a Revendel Lancer soon. He's spreading his units and towards the north and south side of the map, so Elf take an advantage over his Isengard opponent. Lures receive level 4 almost, now on level 3, 2 Uruk-hais moving towards the middle, but still it's going to be Elf who will creep the entire map. As we can see, those rubbles remain over here from Elf on the southern side of the map, which is unexpected. Elf should creep those and get treasures and experience, of course, for units, as I always said. On the other side, Rallying Call was forced to be used to creep the Warclare. It's not very cost effective. Definitely Rallying Call should be used only in dangerous situation, then you want to definitely win the battle. And now my friend sentries, they are both on level 1. It's going to be really hard to creep this troll. At least one battalion could be killed by this troll, as we can see over here. I think both those battalions still alive, but for how long? They all aim the cave troll, and it seems they will not be able to creep the cave troll. So two my friend sentries battalion has been goes to waste, and Glorfindel just got to get back. At the moment we got almost level 5 on the lures. We got a little bit of those Uruk-hais. If those Uruk-hais goes near the south side of the map and check the Warclare if it was creeped already, he could definitely do something. We can see some Lorien warriors down level 4 that will be killed over here. We got armory, but how many furnaces we got? We got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 furnaces, or maybe 5 furnaces at the moment, 4. So it's not enough to go for armory. You go for armory and you got like 10 furnaces and you stable in your base, while you're not. And Lures is going to be killed. He killed the builder. He got 7 power points, and Carnage will not help you in this situation, definitely. So it was waste of Lures, getting killed by some Lorien warriors. But I hope that he'll be able to kill the other builder of Glorfindel, and it will allow him to move forward, because he killed both the builders, and now he got to recreate his base entirely. Now he got the time for this, and definitely not go for the armory. He should even destroy it. It's completely waste of resources in his point of view, because he doesn't have even 1k resources at the moment, so he will not be able to take the upgrades. You need at least upgrade the armory on level 2, so it's still waste of resources for him at the moment. He doesn't have that much of resources, and he is not stable at home. As we can see, Lorien warriors still pushing forward. And one thing you should definitely remember, if you can, destroy your furnace before even one of those units appear, because at the moment Lorien warriors are already on level 4. They are got the Rallying Call on them, and they are tougher and tougher from every kill they did. So Batfumil Elf going for another Uruk pit, while he doesn't have resources to create units, as we can see. Let me check if he's going with units over here. He's quaking units, it's not acceptable as well. And Elf is making a mistake. If you see that your opponent doesn't have units, like in this case, we are just putting the Entmoot over here, somewhere over here, and just destroy the fortress, because the fortress is only the one structure that is dealing damage at the moment, to be honest. Destroy the fortress with ants, putting rock in this fortress, and you're good to go, because now Elf lost at least 3 battalions and just destroy barrack and incidentally kill the builder, and he wastes lots of units in this case. Of course, Isengard were able even to take devastation as a power point, while Glorfindel got heal for some reason. I don't know why. He doesn't have a heroes. If he doesn't have a heroes, you are not going for heal. And arrow volley, that is easily to avoid. You actually need to press X on your keyboard to avoid arrow volley, so it's not that preferable. 10 power point for 10 power points. Oh crap, what was that? Anyway, we got some more arrow towers, and we see that there is the only thing that keeps Isengard alive. And at this point, Pop out more units is completely waste of resources. You got enough resources as an elf. Glorfindel got enough resources to go with Antmut and just create an Antmut and destroy the fortress with ants, as I said before. Now Isengard decided to go for work pit, and this armor is still standing. This is unusual, to be honest. It shouldn't even happen. Isengard should realize that his armor is completely waste of resources and he shouldn't have it, as well as those carbines on the fortress. It's 500 resources and you just will see what your opponent is doing but don't have any units to prevent it, so it's another waste of resources from bottom of player. And more towers, actually ballista is actually good idea in the front of your base, while your opponents still pop out more and more Loring Warriors. That's a kind of waste of time. You allow your opponent to get lures back, to get builder back. This builder will be definitely catched. As we can see, he's not microing. Good that builders 1.09 are tougher a bit. Lures is going to level up. He got level 5 and it's definitely what you want to get before Pillage, but you got to have units alongside lures in this point of the game, and Isengard doesn't have units. He doesn't have actually this armor is completely waste of resources. He should definitely destroy it and create a barrack over here and maybe pop out some more of those work riders, at least one battalion, because everything that he got at the moment is this fortress and this lures and nothing else. So it shows that Elves should definitely go for ants and destroy the fortress. This is the only reasonable thing to do. I don't know why Glorfindel is not doing it. We can see armor on the fortress, while this fortress is completely untouched by any of those units. Elven units are not that great against expansion towers, so you should definitely get it in the back of your mind that you should go for ant mode and destroy this fortress with the ants. Not allow even Lures to level up. Lures is alone, he will not deal that much damage. And you are not pop out more units. Well, as we can see, Glorfindel is still going with more and more units, like melee units that will not deal any damage towards the fortress. There is arrow volley, completely waste of arrow volley. You are not going to even harm this hero. Arrow volley is only for units if you don't know how to spread them. There was a heal even, completely waste of power points that could be used otherwise. And almost level 6 on lure, so this is what kind of I couldn't understand from the new players. They are stop thinking, oh, I'm turning back. Glorfindel get this ant mode. He realized there is no reason to pop on more units, that his opponent doesn't have units at all. Even work riders, there is a work pit, he doesn't have work riders, he get this useless armor over here. And that he doesn't need more units, he just needs some ants. So he is doing it, pop out some ants, trying to deal damage with the ants. In the meantime, trying to destroy the furnaces, block his opponent from creating more units and getting more resources. This is clever, this is what I definitely prefer you to do. Create an ant mode, create an ants, and just punch this fortress hard as it's possible. Of course, the fortress got an armor, the builder has been killed, so Elf get an advantage over here, and we got mist actually. That mist could be used on the end actually, not on those Loring Warriors, so they will be spotted by Crebines nonetheless. And we can see that Ballista is doing a pretty good job. We got lures on near the end, and he will, with Carnage, will be able to take down the end with no problem. You need backup to your ants. You need to back those ants with your units. Devastation has been used by Isengard, getting some resources, and first battalion of work riders will appear soon, and another waste of units, another level up for lures. Give him resources. It's not what you want to do. You don't want to have your units over here. You want your units to have to get near this ant, near this tree beer, pop out some more ants, and not allow this lures to go near the end, and for that reason you should go for Tom Bombadil, not for Arrow Volley. Arrow Volley is kind of useless. Our volley is useful when there is tons of units and they cannot micro out, but not for the heroes, not for the builders, not for the structures. While Tom Bombadil can knock down everyone, can use Sonic Song and everything. And as we can see, Treebeard will punch this fortress only twice, dealing not that great amount of damage. Level up Lures to level 7. Of course, Lures will not receive any more powers and abilities for himself, but he will be tougher and harder to kill. While Elves still pop out some more Lorien Warriors and Lorien Archers. Maybe now he's going with Mithran Sentries, not really. So it shows that Elf just give up on this end mode. He just create 2 ends. It doesn't work out completely. If you lose the end mode one more time, you should definitely destroy your end mode if you know that it's not going to be put in use. Not level up your opponent's heroes, not give him resources from pillage, not allow his army to level up and heroes. It's very important to do it. And now we got Warg Riders. Hog ability is available. It should be used. And now we got Ranical. And what is good against Ranical? Grabines that is not allowed over here. And there is another battalion of Warg Riders not in use. Heal has been used towards units. It's not what you want to do. You're not healing your units at all. They're going to be killed nonetheless. You're not healing them to receive one more of those Lorien Archer or one more of those Lorien Warriors. That's not what you want to do. Isengard has got his Warg Riders more and more. There is one battalion of Warg Riders completely miss. And now what the Isengard could go for, he got 7 power points. He should go for Palantir to and use it on the hero, so this hero could be faster. And now one more time, waste of units by an elf, waste of power points by an elf as well, to only debuff Warg Riders and doing nothing more than destroying the furnace and using 10 power point over here. Completely waste of things. We got Mithran Sentries. Still not what you want to do. You want to put here an end mode and just pop out more and create some towers over here. Protect your end mode, pop out and protect your end and destroy the fortress, because this fortress is the only thing that allow an Isengard to stay in the game, to create more units, to get access to the power points that he got. He got 10 power points at the moment, while Elf, of course, guy who is from all entire game, pushing the pressure over here, he got missed completely. And if you want to use mist, you use it in the 2 situations: to cover your end, so he will be stealth, or to cover your opponent's units, so they will not receive any buffs. Or there is still one more reason: if you summon eagles on top of the fortress of your opponent, but you got to use flood before it. So because you don't have those power points, because you're not doing it, this mist is completely misunderstanding. We got 3 battalions of Warg Riders alongside Lures. We doesn't see the barrack one more time. Before there was a barrack. This armory is completely waste of resources. As I said before, they should be cancelled already. Isengard should realize, if you're not using something, just destroy it for the time being. And we can see we got a level 3 on a region fort, so there will be upgrades. Lures is going to be killed almost. Not something that you would like to see. And still, none of those players are going to take entire map control. The entire northern side is still open for both the players. And now he's moving forward with those Elfen Silver Throne. He doesn't have upgrade for the fortress. You should definitely get an upgrade for the fortress, so those so purchasing those upgrades will be cheaper for you. It's very important. It's like 10% cheaper for you. And now Lure is going to be killed. Definitely Mirkwood Archers will kill the Lures. And now we got only Warg Riders. We got 10 power points and tons of Warg Riders. We got heal used. Of course, you don't, as I said before, you definitely don't want to use heal on your units. That is waste of heal. You used heal only for your hero and only for your hero, for nothing else. And now those units completely out of position, another mist used, but there are the crabines. You cannot use a mist when they are in crabines into the fortress. At least this ballista will be taken down by my friend sentries. There is arrow volley, of course. Warg riders will not get anywhere to run from, and still Elf got everything under control actually, and he cannot push forward. He just need to create an end mood. It's the only thing that you need actually, and he's not doing it. We got only almost 13 power points for but for Isengard. He got upgraded his armory, but he doesn't have resources. It's completely irresponsible. To be honest, you upgraded, you just create even the armory when you got map control, when you're in battle, when you knew that you will be able to give your units those forge blades and heavy armors, but Isengard doesn't have units. Isengard will not have units. This one battalion of Warg Riders will not do the entire enough damage actually, and so it goes as well for Glorfindel, for Isengard, for Elfen player. He should go for an end mode. He should get an end mode. He should micro a little bit better if it's possible. It's not like he's on every place at the same time. And definitely the end mode should be used, and the fortress should go down. It should be done like 10 minutes ago, and he was trying to do it. I don't know why he's not trying to do it one more time by putting the end point over here and protect it. He knew that he got entire map control, and he knew that his opponent will go with only Warg Riders because there is no barrack. So this is kind of weird for me. And he's even aiming for those furnaces, for those last two furnaces that are over here from Isengard. And Isengard is going for upgrades. He's doing really weird things. Without the units, without resources, he's going for upgrades. So this is irresponsible actually. And yeah, of course, Mirkwood archers are not good against Warg Riders, but still it's not change anything. And those Mithran sentries are completely shouldn't be over here. Maybe the Warg pit will go down. I don't even think so. We got Warg Riders on the way. Hoe should be used already. It's 65% of damage more. Even without it, you are going to kill them all. Running call completely waste to running call, what, 3 units? 3 guys, it's completely waste of power points. We got mist used over here, but for what? You're not debuffing those Warg Riders. They doesn't have even their normal buff, which is Hog, which should be used all the time. And so on. Maybe it was for hiding this banner, but it's not going to work. We got Crabines on the fortress of Isengard, and the mist was completely waste. Ranical was waste, so 15 power points were waste. And Batfumrev get his Watcher at the moment. So now all those units will do that much damage. And let's speed things up, because I don't know what's going to happen over here. We can see more units. There was a Watcher somewhere. And yeah, there is a Summer of Watcher. Elf is still waiting for something, I don't know for what. Let's put it forward. There is an Anmut. There is what you want to do. Let's see how he's going to use it. Okay, we got end. And all those units should stay near the end. They are not moving forward, but what can I tell you? They are moving forward. Okay, you take down Ballista, and now all those units should stay near the end. Heal has been used. Okay, it doesn't matter. What does matter is this end, not this entire army actually. This end is all that's matter over here. Because those units are not going to deal that much damage, the end will. As you can see. Okay, the end will deal entire damage. We can see that the Warg Riders receive upgrade for armor, heavy armor, and they will take down the Eregion Forge. Even for the first time use Hawk ability, so it's okay. Eregion will be killed, no more upgrades, at least for now. But it doesn't matter. The only thing that it's matter for almost like 15 minutes in the game are those two ends. Not this army, this and those two ends, and this end mode is what is important for this game, actually. So this entire army, to be honest, that have been killed over here, this entire army should be here protecting those two ends and not getting into the side of fortress, but it doesn't matter. Those two ends were what it's all matter in this game. Okay, I hope you get it educated and enlightening you to not make stupid mistakes. Always think forward. Not let your unit be killed by fortress. Do not heal your units with do not heal your units with heal ability. And as a second power point, you definitely don't want to get arrow volley because it's easy to avoid and you will waste just 10 power points. You definitely would like to get Tom Bombadil, which is definitely more useful. He gets Sonic Song, you can move him wherever you want. He's like a hero for a century amount of time. Anyway, hope you enjoy. Feel free to follow and subscribe. May the force be with you and have a fantastic day. Bye bye.